All right, we're gonna get started with cutting some vinyl. I'm gonna turn the machine on right here on the side. I'm gonna grab our vinyl, which is down here, and then I'm gonna load it onto our makeshift bar here. All right, to begin with though, I wanna make sure that these rollers are lined up with these white things up above here. And all you have to do is make sure right back here that this lever is up, and then you just shift it over and make sure that this roller is right above this bottom roller as well. All right, then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to load it underneath there. Now, so the edge of the vinyl, I'm going to want to try and get it to the edge of this black line right here. And if you want to come over here, it's going to go not quite to the end of this bottom roller, but pretty close to it. So that's where it should probably go, right there, every time. So once I got that, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to clamp the rollers down, all three of them. All right. Once that's set, I got to set my cutter. So I'm going to move it over manually and set it right about there. Now I have to come over here and make sure that this cutter stays right in that position. So I press enter, select, because it's on the current one, and then press enter again. So now that is going to stay right there and it's not going to come back to the beginning. It's just going to stay right there. Okay, now I'm going to let a little bit of this vinyl come down, loosen it up a little bit so it's not so tight. All right, so we've got, and we also want to make sure that the pressure is set and the speed is set for this. So pressure is 91, that's good for this type of vinyl. Now the pressure we want to move it up, because I want to go a little bit faster, is when we want to go to 300. There we go, so we're set, and that's all you have to do for that. So now we just come over here to our computer part. Should have been working. All right, and we're going to get this SIG Pro logo onto the vinyl. So we come up here, go into cutter, cut with the US cutter, make sure you're okay here, and then we cut. Now as you're cutting, you want to make sure that your vinyl stays pretty close to that edge right there. If it moves too far over, that means you're going to lose some of your design on the other side, and vice versa. If it goes too much this way, you lose some of your design on here. So now it's just cutting and doing its thing. And on a typical normal design, 300 speed is perfect. And on your normal vinyl, we'll talk about vinyl thicknesses later, but normal vinyl, your 91 pressure is perfect. Started right back over here. Good, it's done. So now we come back here and then we will lift up these levers again so that can allow us to remove the vinyl. And what we like to do is we like to pull it through here. We've got our cutting mat ready to go. I've got my cutter up here. And what I do is I line up the edge of the vinyl with the edge of the mat there, right here. so it's straight. So when I cut this off, it's going to be straight. So when the next time I start cutting, I start off with a straight edge. And then I line it up this way, straightwise. All right, and then we just press down and cut.